This is the last video of the camshaft saga. I hope you can see this well. So what I'm doing is I'm using the die. I always forget the name of this set, but it's a set that you redo like screws and the hole for the screw. I also put this plastic in here so everything that comes off, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but everything that comes off actually stays in the plastic. This is what I figured. I tried to use by hand and doesn't work because it moves. So actually I would need to take this block to the shop and they would drill a hole in there. But because I'm not a conventional person, I got my drill and I'm going slowly because I can keep my hand steady, and I'm not pressing right now. I'm going to go slow. So it's going down, and now it got it to the point where I'm not done yet. So this is the M8. So from M6 we're going to M8. Problem is my drill is not holding up enough, so this happens. It might be because I'm not going to M7 first. I did some M7 and that could be where I am right now. And if you, let me try to show you. Oh, I found it. Let me get this here. I'll show you. Thread up here. Oh, you can hear, but then you hit a harder part here, which is the difference between M6 and M7. So I'm going to try to slowly go another bit with M7 and then finish with M8 so I can use the screw I have. I'm going on a more cautious side. When I was drilling with M7 right now, I had some of this flying around, and then I realized that those are oil holes, so I covered them. I also vacuumed them, and I'm doing by hand. I did some with the screwdriver, which helped me go down straight and tighter, and now I can just easy go down, and it's going to cut nice and pretty. And M8 1.0. Now it's just one more thing. This little cap, let me see my screw. This is my screw. This gotta be able to go through this hole. So I'll also need to tap this hole, but this one, because it's out of the engine, I'm just gonna tap it outside. I put this paper here just in case, and look what happened. A little piece of metal just fall out of here when I was taking the bunch out of there. So yeah, it's a good idea to cover everything. This goes to the trash, and now I'm going to vacuum here, and I see a little piece down there too, so I'm gonna vacuum down there. Make sure that everything is clean. I couldn't reach those little holes in here, right, and the oil holes with the vacuum, but I made Frankenstein. Look at that. It's my vacuum cleaner. I used some tape and I got a straw. So now I'm gonna do that. Check this out. So this is how much metal came out of the hole. Yeah, so you can see the thread there. all the engine is clean now. I end up cleaning that oil hole, this one here. I also cleaned everything. This is the gasket I made before, so I'm removing that right now. So I vacuum again, and I needed to tap once more because my screw, I'm trying to set the camera up here, my screw is 125, not 1.0, but it's good to go now. And I took the gasket out that we made on the first time, and that's it. So put some oil in there. Now we're going to make the gasket again, and just to remember, we are going to cover here and here, and that's all, because when it goes this way, everything else will be covered by the other gasket that goes on top of everything. And there you go. That, and that. Okay, did like that. I'm gonna put this guy there. Just last blow, and done. So let's torque this at 8.9 and those two at 21. So those two are here, and let me get the other screw. Okay, got that. Put some oil in it, and we're gonna put this in here. So 21, 8.9. This is just a tiny bit longer than the other ones. I'm gonna keep my finger here just in case something falls out of there, and I can pick up. Yeah, there's some stuff coming out. Ideally, I should take this out of there, send to the shop, get them wash it again, and you know. Okay. So that's perfect. It went all the way down. Very clean. You know, let's put this two here, and let's torque. 8.9. I'm gonna do this one first. Three. Now we are gonna change this to 7. We're splitting in 3, right? So 21. Yep. Now we are going back in here. We're gonna do 3, 6. All right. And this one, 14. 10, 14. 14. Then I'm going ahead. Actually, let me do that. 10, 8.9. So this will be 8.9 right now. There you go. I thought we would not make it. So 10, 20, and 1. Sorry, it's shaking because the camera is right on top of the engine. There you go. And one last thing, we're gonna take those two out, and we have those seals in here that came with the gasket kit. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna put some oil in it. Just remember, this seal is going to seal oil, so it's alright to put oil. The seal that seals water, not quite good idea. The seal has two sides. One side has a little indent in here. It's like a little U, right? So this U goes inside, and you see inside here has a little piece of metal, a little coil, and the other side is straight, right? It has no defect, nothing. So you put oil in it, doesn't matter, inside, out, and you work it out, work its way in, and then push it. Just be careful, don't hurt the seal. If you go little by little, it goes in. And because I didn't have the socket to do that, I found a way to make it happen. So I got this tool open enough so it gets in here, right? So I put this in here and hammer the corners. Of course, I'm holding the camera in my hands, but I hammer here, here, and here, and then I turn like this and like that. Just be sure that you don't have sharp corners, or you know, you can safely hammer this and it's going to work. And you just need to be sure that it's level. Everything you put your finger, you don't feel any bump, right? That means that the seal is inside and you're good to go. Yeah, so that's it. I don't know what happened with the video, but it disappeared. I was just putting the video together for you guys and this video wasn't there. So I just I think this is one of the important parts, because you're gonna try to put the seal, it's not gonna get in there very easily, and you know, I found a way to do it. So if I can help, good. We did we installed the camshaft. Ta-da! We had some problems in there, as you saw. We had first that screw was wrong, was small, and actually ended up using in here. Got from my car, so and then we installed all of these. We had this problem, we needed to tap that screw. My problem here was the stuff falling out inside of the engine, so I'm just hoping that nothing bad fell in there. And that's it. A simple thing to do ended up getting complicated. You know, shit happens, so you gotta be prepared. If war comes, you're just gonna fight it. So don't complain, don't do anything, just don't complain, don't give up, not don't do anything, and you know, keep going, keep doing whatever you gotta do. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it took longer than I expected. Problem is, we don't know when the problems are gonna come, so everything that should take like 30 minutes, it takes 3 hours. And you know, at least we did it. We had a problem with the screw, then we were able to tap the screw hole. We had a wrong screw we got from this engine. For the next video, for example, I have those screws that I took from this car, and one broke, so I need to buy more. So I bought it, and it's going to arrive either tomorrow or Friday. Today is Wednesday. Well, technically it's Thursday already because it's midnight. And you know, that's it. I hope you enjoy. This is how you put a camshaft in the engine. Honestly, I didn't know, so I learned as I was reading, because I needed to do this engine. I've never done it before. And even putting the gaskets, don't forget about that. And that's it. If you like it, hit the like button. There's much more to come, as you've seen. Go back a couple of videos, you're gonna see seats, new seats for the drift car, which is the BMW. I have coilovers for Mitsubishi Eclipse, coilovers for the BMW. So I have a bunch of videos that I need to make. And of course getting my cars ready for summer and be ready for drifting. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with this one yet. Maybe take to the quarter mile and see how it goes. And yeah, that's it. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys for all the support. And don't forget, check out my blog, www.carmodsgarage.com. Everything I use, it'll be here in the description. This tap set, the torque wrench, and everything, right? Just so you have some reference, because I didn't. And I got spend like tons of time trying to figure out what people are using when I learn something. And there you go. So this is here for you. All right? Thank you so much. Later.